Wait before you hit play. Take a deep breath and get ready for a wave of memories. In this video, we celebrate legends who gave the world songs that never fade. Singers whose voices shaped how we live, love, dance, and heal. Some are still touring, some choose quiet days. And a few we lost recently, but their songs still hold our hands. I promise you a warm, feel-good ride through time with stories, signature songs, and small moments you may have missed. Please watch till the end because the last minute ties all these lives together. In one simple message you will want to hear and share. We begin with Willie Nelson. Born April 29, 1933, a gentle soul who turns every stage into a front porch. When he sings On the Road Again, you can almost feel the highway rolling past and the old guitar breathing with him. At 92, his voice sits soft and easy in the mix, and that calm is his magic. He reminds us that country music is not only twang and had it his heart, humor, and truth told slow. He stands there with that warm guitar and a smile that says we are all welcome. And he means it every single night. Buddy Guy, born July 30th, 1936, still wears the blues like a crown. He can make his guitar cry and laugh on the same night and show young players how to pour fire into a single bend. Listen to Stone Crazy and hear a life inside those notes, sweat, grit, and a grin that says he still loves to play. At 89, he is the bridge between rough road houses and bright arena lights, a living treasure who refuses to fade. He talks to the crowd like old friends, then tears into a riff that shakes the roof, and you feel lucky to be in the room. Mavis Staples, born July 10th, 1939, is a beam of hope. When she sings I'll Take You There, it feels like a hand reaching out and lifting you. Her voice is strong but warm, a choir and a friend at the same time. At 86, she still carries the light of unity, and every word she sings lands like a promise that we can treat each other better. Her laugh between songs is as healing as the music itself, and her faith in people turns a concert into a family gathering. Dionne Warwick, born December 12, 1940, is elegant even when she just says hello. Walk on by and Do You Know the Way to San Jose float like clear glass, simple, clean, and timeless. At 84, her phrasing is a quiet lesson in how to sing a line and let it live. She showed generations that restraint can be power. Watch her lift a hand on a soft note and you see years of craft in one small move. Tom Jones, born June 7, 1940, turned the stage into a storm. It's not unusual, still makes people jump out of their chair, but watch him on any live clip and see how he connects. The suit, the stance, the smile, he sings like a man who loves the crowd, and they love him right back. At 85, the charisma still clicks, proof that style plus skill never goes out. He tells a story with a wink, holds a long note, and the whole hall answers with one voice. Neil Sedaka, born March 13, 1939, wrote songs that stay in your head for days and somehow you never mind. Calendar Girl and Breaking Up Is Hard to Do are pure pop candy, yet they hold a sweet truth about love and youth. At 86, he reminds us that a perfect melody is a gift you carry for life. He sits at the piano and smiles like a proud uncle, and soon the whole room is clapping on the 2 and the 4. We pause to honor the singer known as Miss Country Soul, born July 6, 1940, who, as this story shares, passed on August 1, 2025 at 85. Her Grammy-winning Don't Touch Me and long run on the Opry stage left a mark that will not fade. The voice was tender but sure, and the songs felt like letters written by someone who knew both joy and ache. The best way to thank an artist like this is simple: play the songs, remember the feeling, and pass it on. Joan Baez, born January 9, 1941, turned folk into a mirror. Diamonds and Rust is honest and brave, a heart laid open with grace. At 84, she carries a legacy that blends art and action, and she proved that a song can hold both a melody and a message that changes minds. When she walks on stage with only a guitar, the room goes quiet because people know truth is about to be sung. Bob Dylan, born May 24, 1941, made us all rethink what a song could be. Like a rolling stone, pulled poetry onto the radio and never let it go. At 84, he remains a mystery in the best way, always moving, always searching, always a step off the map. He taught us that rough edges can cut deeper than smooth ones, and that a voice does not need to be pretty to be true. Paul Anka, born July 30th, 1941, took a teenage dream and turned it into a lifetime of hits. Dionne launched a career that never could be boxed in. He wrote for others, adapted with the times, and kept a classic touch in his voice. At 84, he is a reminder that charm plus craft can carry you across any decade. You hear one of his choruses and you are back at a school dance under paper stars. Paul Simon, born October 13th, 1941, is a builder of quiet worlds. Bridge Over Troubled Water and so many other songs feel like small films in your head. He blends words and sound with care, and his gentle tone hides a mind that studies every note. At 83, he stands as a master of meaning wrapped in melody. He finds beauty in small moments and turns them into songs that feel like home. Barbra Streisand, born April 24th, 1942, is pure star power with the heart of a storyteller. The Way We Were is not just a song. It is a scene that plays behind your eyes as she holds the last note. At 83, her voice remains a clear beam, and her influence shapes how singers think about drama, phrasing, and presence. Even a soft whisper from her carries weight, and a big note feels like sunlight through clouds. We honor Roberta Flack, born February 10th, 1937, who, as this account notes, passed on February 24th, 2025 at 88. The first time ever I saw your face in Killing Me Softly with his song Are Gentle. Storms soft on the surface, deep underneath. Her gift was quiet honesty that you felt in your chest. Put on those records and the room slows down in the best way. Paul McCartney, born June 18th, 1942, needs no introduction. From Hey Jude to everything after, he shows that melody is a living thing that grows if you tend it. At 83, he still writes, plays, smiles, and proves that kindness and genius can share the same body. His catalogue is a map of modern music, and every stop on that map has a tune you can hum without thinking. Mick Jagger, born July 26, 1943, turned a stage into a wild road. I Can't Get No Satisfaction is a pulse that never slows, and the way he moves is its own instrument. At 82, the spark remains. He is the face of rock energy and the proof that motion and music can be one. He can lift a room with a hip swing and a howl, and that is not by accident, it is craft. Joni Mitchell, born November 7th, 1943, paints with chords as much as with words. Big Yellow Taxi sounds light, but it carries a message that still rings. At 81, she stands as the poet of open tunings and open hearts, an artist who lets silence do as much work as sound. Her songs are like paintings you can walk into and live in for a while. Diana Ross, born March 26, 1944, is pure glamour with a voice built for joy. I'm Coming Out plays and a room lifts. At 81, she still glows, a symbol of pride, strength, and celebration, who moved from group success to solo shine without losing grace. The sparkle on her gown is only a mirror for the sparkle in her voice. We salute Sonny Curtis, born May 9th, 1937, who, as this story shares, passed on September 19th, 2025 at 88. He wrote songs that feel woven into daily life, and fought the law and the TV theme that told us we could make it after all. He proved that a songwriter can shape the mood of a whole era without shouting. Rod Stewart, born January 10th, 1945, is gravel and gold in one throat. Maggie May sounds like a night out you never forget. At 80, he still brings spark and wink to every chorus, a showman who keeps the crowd in the palm of his hand and loves them for it. He leans into a Mick, tosses his hair, and the years disappear. If you watched closely, you saw a thread across all these lives. The oldest legends like Willie, Buddy, and Mavis carry kindness into every line. The mid-era giants like Paul McCartney and Rod Stewart blend showmanship with generosity. Across all of them, one lesson keeps rising. Keep going, keep learning, keep giving. The voice changes, the light does not. That is why we invite you to watch till the end of every story and share the memory that moved you most. If one name here brought a smile, Write it below and tell us when their song helped you. If a chorus pulled you through a hard day, pass it on. Your like and comment are not just clicks, they are a small thank you to the people who gave us the soundtrack to our lives.